Oh, hello. I didn't see you there, and I'm sure you didn't see me either, because I'm an expert at blending in. In fact, I was just behind that tree. Don't believe me? Let's watch the replay. Now, you may not be able to see me in all of these shots, but believe me, I'm here. And here. And yes, even here. I've mastered the art of blending in over my years of training. Due to my years of training in the blending in arts, I am able to blend in practically any place I choose, like some kind of wild FBI chameleon. So there you have it. Tell me, do you ever feel like you don't fit in? Like everyone looks at you a little too much? Like you need to pass covert secrets to Russian operatives? Well, then I have the instructional video for you. This is how to blend in. If you're going to learn to be an expert like I am, well, you're going to need to follow 3 simple steps. Don't worry, they're not too bad. Step 1, acquire a disguise. Step 2, find a place to hide. And Step 3, act natural. Start with Step 1. You need to find yourself a disguise. Now, don't worry, this isn't as hard as it may seem. There are 2 articles of clothing that you need to blend in. Number 1, trench coat. It's very unobtrusive. It practically screams, "Don't look at me, I'm uninteresting, I have nothing special to do or say." Number 2, sunglasses. Well, they just look cool. Sunglasses. Get some. So can you guess what I'm trying to do in this shot? I sure hope you can. If you're going to be a true master at blending in, though, you're going to need to get yourself a hiding place. Find a good location first. In a pinch, you can hide practically anywhere. Behind a wall, behind a garbage can, behind a tree, practically anywhere where someone you wouldn't like to see you wouldn't see you, or they wouldn't expect you. But if you're going to get any good at actually blending in, you're going to need to have a good hideout. Try a parking lot. Parking garages are great places to hide. They're cold, desolated, grey, and there are plenty of nooks and crannies to hide in. You can hide almost any place you want. Behind a car, in front of a car, between 2 cars. In fact, just lean against a wall and the grey of your suit will match perfectly. But if you're being really stealthy, you'll have to go to someplace a little quieter. That's right, the library. You'll fit in just great. There are all sorts of places to hide in. The non-fiction shelves, the newspaper area. In fact, worst comes to worst, you could just pop up from behind the microfilm. Now the real blend-in masters have mastered what I'm doing here. And now the last and most important step. Step 3. You're going to need to learn how to act natural. This next part is all up to you. Act natural. Now this is best done by doing nothing out of the ordinary, sitting confidently and acting as if it's a very normal day. Look as though you have nothing special going on and nothing to hide. In fact, if necessary, remark upon this to passers-by. Do something like this. "There is nothing special going on here, I have nothing to hide, and I am not a criminal." The more you say this, the more they know that you're very uninteresting. Now, the most important part of acting natural is your behavior. If you behave in just the right way, people will barely notice that you exist. In no time, you'll be blending in with most local of locals. No one will notice your appearance at all. Yes, you'll fit in like the average knife in the average knife drawer. It'll look great. So let's review. You learned all of the steps to becoming an expert at blending in. You should be proud of yourself. Yes, you learned how to acquire a disguise, you learned how to find a place to hide, and finally you learned how to act natural. So you are hereby declared a super spy. Congratulations.